future in great health. Today, every day, responsible self. We're the fighters will fight. The future in great health. Today, every day, responsible self. We're the fighters will fight for our health. The future in great health. Today, every day, responsible self. We're the fighters will fight for our health. Well, good morning and welcome to My Health, My Mississippi, where we are fighting for our health. Why are we fighting for our health? Because our health is worth fighting for. Thank you for joining My Health, My Mississippi right here on WMPR 90.1, number one station in the nation that's providing you with helpful, healthy information. And you have tuned in to the number one show on the radio. We're so proud, so thankful that every Thursday morning we can show up and then you pull up as well. Thank you for being dedicated and committed to your health. I'm your host, Chef Charles. I have a wonderful guest with me this morning. We're going to be introducing her in just a second, Paulita, but we'll get back to her. But I want to just say this, like I always say, because we're serious about this, guys. We're the fighters. Doggone it, and we are fighting for our health. And we got to get serious about our health now. We wake up in the morning, we got one goal on mind, and that's to make sure that we provide for our bodies like our bodies deserve. If our heart is ticking, we deserve to be doing some good things for it. If our liver and our kidneys and our brain is working, come on now, we need to be doing something that's going to help it out. I'm so excited this morning. We're going to be talking about the brain. But let me just start off by saying this, guys, because all of this affects the heart and the brain. Let me just say this. Hypertension, high blood pressure is not mandatory. We don't need to be walking around here like it's a badge of honor and glad you got it, okay? We need to be working to get rid of it. If you're on your medication, if you take your medication, please continue to take your medication. But let's get with our doctors. They are brilliant, but we need to let them know that, hey, I have a plan. And it's okay for you to have a plan, is to reduce your blood pressure medication, and in a lot of cases, just get off of it totally. Now, it's going to take some work on your part. But doggone it, why wouldn't you want to work for your body to make sure that you are not on high blood pressure for the rest of your life that's damaging kidneys and lungs and all that kind of stuff, right? Anyway, so I just want to say that it's not mandatory that you have it, okay? Type 2 diabetes, guys. It is not mandatory. Say that with me. It is not mandatory. You don't have to have type 2 diabetes. And don't call yourself a diabetic. You're not. You're being treated for type 2 diabetes. It's reversible and you can do it. Okay? Don't be claiming it like I got to have this for the rest of my life. You don't. Yeah, action is required, but why shouldn't we put in action to take care of our body? And am I saying it's easy? No, I'm not saying it's easy. But what is easy? And when it comes to our health, it don't matter whether it's easy or not. We got to do it. We don't need legs amputated that don't need to be amputated. We don't need toes amputated that don't need to be amputated just because we are not controlling a diet that we could. Am I right about it? We can do this, guys. And then last one, high cholesterol. Guys, I tell people all the time, I mean, it's not mandatory. And look, I don't need you around here having a heart attack or stroke and not knowing where it came from, okay? We need to know what brings about heart attacks and stroke. And high cholesterol is a sign that you can have a heart attack or stroke because the clogged arteries are going to produce heart attacks and stroke. We need to keep that blood flowing, okay? That blood needs to flow, not like molasses in the wintertime, but it needs to flow like water all the time, okay? Can we do that? All right. Thank you again for joining us, because I know one thing for sure. You are willing to fight for your health. We are the fighters, and I know we just got to start fighting. I mean, we can't be messing around when it comes to the health now. We just got to start fighting. And we got to protect our brain. I have with me this morning Paulita Edwards Child. She currently serves as the Healthy Aging Director for the Healthy Aging Bureau in the Center of Rural Health and Population Studies at the Mississippi State Department of Health. All right, Ms. Childs oversees the Alzheimer's disease. Woo! Mercy, mercy, mercy. Come on now. It is men awareness month, and men, we got to take care of our minds, okay? We got to take care of our minds. Come on now. We can't neglect the brain. We act like the brain is not even there, you know? We don't
Right.
even talk about the brain. We got to do something about it. So, Paulita,
Yes.
it's Men Awareness Month, and this particular we title in this show, Your Brain, Your Health, Your Future.
Yes.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about you and what you do and where you going, where you been, how you gonna get there.
Well, thank you, Chef Charles, for allowing me to come back again.
Absolutely.
This is awesome. This is a privilege here. Um, so I am from Lexington, Mississippi, and I am a social worker by heart and trade.
Mhm.
And so at the state health department, like you stated, I am the healthy agent director, and we have those Alzheimer's and dementia initiatives, and also I oversee the fall prevention program. So I'm out here in the streets helping older adults to not fall, prevent those falls,
Yes.
because we don't need to fall and break a hip.
Right.
That's not what we are here to do. We need to just be cautious and be careful. And just, I'm the great supporter of all the work of being healthy. What is good for our heart is also good for our brain. So, yes, we need to definitely talk more about our brain. Because guess what? We can't do a brain transplant. I'm just saying, putting it out there. We can do a heart transplant, but not a
Yeah,
brain.
we can't do a brain transplant.
Mm-mm,
Wow.
mm-mm.
And the brain is so important.
Yes.
Why don't we just ignore it?
I don't know why we ignore it.
Hmm.
Because we still got to think.
We have to think. The thing is that we take so much for granted.
Yes.
Okay,
Mhm.
we place the value on the material things, and okay, I'm not saying you shouldn't be proud of your house, your car,
Right, right.
your furniture, your clothes, all
Mm-hmm.
that stuff. But the things that helping us to obtain all of these things, we
Mm-hmm.
seem to just neglect it, which is
Yes.
our health.
Right, right. You know, the heart pumps blood.
Mm-hmm.
It goes all throughout the
Uh
body,
huh.
and it helps the brain to function as well. So
Absolutely.
yes.
So again, so why is it important to talk about brain health during Men Health Month? Though?
So it's important. It's important for everybody,
Right.
but for Men's Health Month, we want men to check in with themselves, making sure that their cognitive development is still functioning, and going to the doctor if you see any signs of any kind of cognitive decline. We need to go to our physicians and get that screening done. You know, that clock thing they always ask us to do.
Mm-hmm.
But just if you have any questions and have any concerns, go to your physician, see what's going on, and then we can screen and then go further. Because you don't want it to just continue on and then it get worse.
Right.
So,
Right.
yes.
And a lot of time men focus on their heart and their blood pressure and prostate health,
Mm-hmm.
but why should they also pay attention to that brain health, like doing things to help that brain to stay functioning?
So, the brain tells you what to say.
Okay, pretty important.
Yeah. How to lay that tongue in your mouth to eat your food.
Okay, the brain.
Yes. And it tells you if something is hot or cold. It does so many things, and we don't think about that.
Yeah.
and we need to continue to keep their brain health going. Um, I learned recently, well, a couple months ago, about Bruce Willis. You know,
Yeah.
he has frontal temporal, and so that's the front of the brain and the temporal sides of the brain.
And that's called what?
Frontal temporal
Frontal temporal. Okay.
dementia, and those things he's not eating anymore.
Really?
Someone has to feed him. He's not talking, but his facial expressions tells people, "Oh yes, I do remember you. You look familiar." Those different things. So your front brain is your language, pretty much.
Okay.
And once that goes, then what? All you have is that facial recognition that, oh yes, I do know you. You're smiling to them and things like that. Um, so we definitely need to continue our brain. We need to challenge our brain um, a little bit more. We can learn new things, learn doing different puzzles and instruments, and just and I'm like partnering up with you. Help me learn how to cook. I don't cook that much, so learning recipes and things like that. So yeah,
challenging the brain in a sense.
Yeah.
And for those who don't know Bruce Willis, he's a movie star,
Right.
played in a lot of movies, but look, doesn't matter who you are, how much money you have, your health is your wealth, right? And we need to stop and focus on our health. I don't care if you got a little money, no money, doesn't matter. You got a brain. We need to focus on it, right?
Exactly.
Wow.
Yes.
That's well. So again, what are some of the early warning signs of Alzheimer's disease and other forms of dementia? Like there's so many different types that we don't even know about.
It's over 150.
Oh my goodness, you just lost me.
It is over 150 different types of dementia, and you can get multiple at the same time.
Really?
Yes. So the early signs are like forgetting things.
Okay.
And this is when you're forgetting things, it changes your lifestyle. So where you're not remembering, you go into a grocery store that you go to years, you take the same route, and it just when you get there, you're so confused, don't know how to get back.
Right.
And but forgetting things, and I get this question a lot because I do a dementia friends training. You know how you go into a room and you're supposed to do something, and then you're like, okay, what did I come in here for? And then you retrace your steps, and then you're like, oh, I remember. That is not dementia.
It's not
okay.
Dementia. Woo, you had me going there for a second.
That is not dementia. So, but if you cannot remember what you get in that room for, that's a concern. I do this myself. I be on the cell phone and looking for my cell phone. That is not dementia. It's just you got so much on your mind.
Right, okay.
But just early signs, forgetting things, and not remember how to, brush your teeth, how to even make a simple sandwich that you always like to make. Just those kind of things, you forget and don't really retrace your steps and stuff like that.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah. So again, thank you for clarifying that, girl, because I thought I had it.
No, you didn't. No, you don't have it.
So is memory loss a normal part of aging, or is there a difference between normal forgetfulness and dementia?
It is a normal part of aging, because our brains shrink as we age.
It does. I didn't know that. Okay.
And it doesn't shrink dramatically. It's just over time.
Okay.
But if you get diagnosed with Alzheimer's or dementia, it's it's totally, the brain is totally different. I wish I could show a picture of it, but it is a normal part of aging, of, forgetting things. But we retrace our steps. We remember.
Mm-hmm.
So as long as you can retrace your steps and remember those things, that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that's normal. But if you cannot, then that's a concern, and you need to go see your physician.
Okay, that clarifies a lot of things.
Yeah.
A lot of people. We really need to hear that, and just being more intentional about the mind.
Yes.
Which brings me to my next question. Research shows that lifestyle choices can affect brain health. What are some things men and other people can do to help protect their mind at their age, as they age?
So, great question. Because we had the Pointer study that was done last year, and it came out in 2025 that just exercise.
Okay.
They say 150, but you don't have to do that all at once.
Mm-hmm.
You can break it down 10 minutes a day, 20 minutes a day, until you build up, and then you get more and more in.
Mm-hmm.
But staying physically active.
Okay.
Guess what? Your diet.
Yeah. Food matters.
Yes, food is medicine.
Yes.
Nutrition.
Yes.
So getting those vegetables and those fruits in.
Mm-hmm.
And also managing your chronic diseases like your blood pressure and your diabetes, those things, cholesterol, all of those things, you need to make sure they are under control.
That was, you just jumped ahead of me, because that was my next question. How does that affect the body? So I think what we're saying is, with these different diseases, you're putting pressure on heart and brain.
Exactly.
So we need to work at staying healthy in that preventive and reversible mode. Right,
exactly.
Yeah.
Because another dementia is vascular dementia. Vascular dementia is dealing with blood pressure and diabetes.
Oh, really? Okay.
So if it's not controlled, it's going to mess with the mind. It's going to mess with your brain. So, it, like you stated earlier, those, cholesterol and the clogging up those arteries and things, same thing with the brain.
That is, wow, you said it was a lot of them.
yes. And vascular dementia is most pertinent in African Americans.
Right.
Yes.
Is that because there's high blood pressure?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So listen, fighters. Listen. I need you to go to my website, My Health, My Mississippi. Sign up. Said, I got recipes on there now. And let's start this fight. My Health, My Mississippi. Okay, listen, we gotta start fighting. Because we have so normalized high blood pressure, and now you're telling me that's just part of vascular dementia.
Exactly. Yes.
Wow. See, thank you for being here, because for those who just joined us, we're talking to Paulita and Edwards Childs, and this is her specialty. She works with, she goes around to different churches and in the community, helping people do exercise. I've been a part of it. It is so amazing. And showing people how to keep that mind active and working on it, and then talking about what foods to eat. And we're going to get into that a little bit later. But the things that you're doing in the community to help us is incredible. So thank you, first of all.
Yes,
because I know it's not like just a job to you. I've seen you in action. But the idea of us normalizing so many of these diseases, because it's like 1 out of every 2 people have high blood pressure in the state of Mississippi.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Now see, and now you've tied that to vascular dementia. That's even scarier.
Yes, scary. Absolutely. So yes, I have calmed down the fried chicken
Yes.
and all those, those foods. You gotta get those vegetables in. You got to get them in.
This is how you can remove, guys, and we're gonna talk. Oh my God, we're gonna talk in a few minutes about how food can really help you and how these green vegetables can really help you with Alzheimer's. But it's simply helping you to prevent blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, high cholesterol, all these normal diseases that we have normalized.
Yes.
Wow. And so it's just, and again, there's no one food, there's no one disease. It's just that we need a healthier body. We need exercise. We need food. Guys, we gotta get serious.
Exactly. And also, social interaction.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's a key part too. Because you sit at the house by yourself, you're gonna eat chips. You're gonna eat all the things that you don't supposed to eat, and then your mind, your brain gonna decline because you don't have that social interaction.
Yeah.
And if you're exercising with a group of people or just a best friend, that increases your social engagement and your brain, because you got to think about the conversation.
Right.
And what to
That's
say.
walking the brain.
Right.
Okay, got you. I'm following you now.
So that's why I have my classes. So I'm killing about a couple of birds in one stone.
Yeah.
We're talking about nutrition. We talking about exercising, and we socially engaging with each other.
Wow, all at the same one stone.
Right.
Wow, this is so amazing. This is so good, guys, because but when you're doing just the opposite at home, alone, that's one thing.
Right.
Eating food with empty calories that's not helping the brain, that's killing the brain with more than one thing with one stone.
Right.
All at the same time.
Yeah, exactly. It's killing the brain and killing your heart, your body, all of that.
Causing the high blood pressure,
the diabetes, type 2 diabetes, cholesterol, all those things.
So, we got to be more intentional.
Yes.
Guys, that's why we're here this morning, WMPR 90.1, providing you some help with some helpful information that you can grab on the run. It is so important that you be more intentional about what you put into your body. I mean, come on now. It can affect every organ of your body. So we have to be more intentional, particularly if we feel that they are important.
Yes.
And man, how important is the brain? My.
Very important. I mean, kidneys are important. I mean, the heart, everything.
But it just seemed like, Pauline, that seemed like just the worst of the worst is when you develop dementia or Alzheimer's, because seem like everything may be functioning now. It has caused some problems, so it's not functioning like they should. Otherwise, you wouldn't be in this condition. But now all of a sudden, you don't know anybody. Oh my goodness, it's like we have neglected the most important thing. And all we had to do is to be more intentional and work on it. And don't think that, I'm just old, this is supposed to be. That's not.
No.
It's how you're aging. I mean, years are going to come and they're going to pass. Yeah. But how you're aging is based on your lifestyle.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, now people are getting diagnosed with dementia at 45. I'm 46. I was like, oh my God. We definitely need to start, I say younger, being in the schools. Yeah. And because you go in the schools, they're going to tell their parents and grandparents about, guess what I learned today? Guess who I saw? That kind of thing. And bring that information back so that we can teach the whole entire family.
But when you mention that Alzheimer's coming in, dementia coming in at 45, I can tell you why. I meet people now who are in their teens who have high blood pressure. Yes. Type 2 diabetes in their teens. Not type 1, but type 2 diabetes, which used to be for the elderly.
Mm-hmm.
Because our diet has changed so much, it's
Right.
causing high blood pressure early, type 2 diabetes early, heart attack, stroke, which high cholesterol early.
Right.
Therefore, it makes sense that we would be getting dementia and Alzheimer's early in life.
That's true. That's true.
We're
Yes.
we are causing it earlier.
Earlier.
Let's just make this clear now.
Yes.
These things just don't jump on your head.
No.
You're doing things to bring this about.
Exactly.
Your activity, your inability to decide, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna exercise.
Right.
I'm not gonna be eating all of this stuff that's gonna hurt my body. I gotta make some changes here. Wait a minute now. I'm pretty important here.
Yes.
And I don't need to not know my grand or who I am later on in life.
That's true.
So you got to start doing some things today to affect tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And I tell people all the time, I'm moving today. I'm reason I'm exercising and all this stuff because I want to move tomorrow.
Right.
And I can't expect to be moving tomorrow if I'm not doing nothing today. But sitting around, eating all the fried food, all the oil, all of these things that have what we call empty calories with no nutritional value to the brain, to the mind, to the heart, to the kidneys, to the liver. It's just your taste bud.
Yeah.
And again, I'm not blaming you guys because we've been taught wrong for so long. But now that you're getting this information right here on WMPR 90.1, where we're talking to Paulita, and look, we got to do better, guys. We got to do better. When we know things that's affecting our brain, we got to start making sure we change the way we approach things, right?
Right.
Wow. So many of our listeners, and we'll talk about, we just kind of mentioned some of this, are interested in healthy eating. What role does nutrition play in cognitive health and reducing dementia risk? And so we're going to talk about some foods on the other side of the aisle, some foods that's going to help that you need to be intentional about.
Yes.
But here's a question for you. Men often avoid going to the doctor. Why is early screening and talking with a healthcare provider important when memory concern arise?
Yes. Why do men don't go to the doctor?
And, Marcus, why we don't go to the doctor, man?
It is very important to start early. Like I said earlier, if you do it early, you're slowing down the progression of any chronic conditions, cognitive decline, because you don't need to get worse. We need to prevent it. So if you go to your physician early enough, you can see some signs. You're like, this don't seem right.
Right.
Let's go. Don't put it off to tomorrow. I'm one of those ones. If my foot hurt or my toe hurt, I am making an appointment to go to the doctor.
Shout out to my wife, Jill Smith, because that's exactly what she do, man. She gonna go to the doctor now.
Yes.
That's good. That's a good thing.
That's good.
The men can learn from that, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Because if I don't go, guess what? Something worse is gonna happen to my foot.
That's true.
And then when I finally do go, they want to cut off a toe. And I don't want that. No. I'm sorry, y'all. I do love sandals.
That's the reason I get your toes cut off, because you can wear your sandals, girl. You can't wear no. They don't make totally sandals.
No, they don't. You know, Marcus. So we have to make sure that all parts of our bodies are healthy and functioning correctly.
Yeah.
And watching them as well. So, your fingers start feeling tingles and it's never done that before.
Yeah.
We gotta go check it out.
Yeah. Don't just let things linger.
Yes.
Yeah. Because it's not just getting better on their own.
No.
We need to know what it is.
Yes.
you know, and then we can know how to treat
Treat
it
it.
when we know what it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you know, and again, the prevention is always good. We got to be putting the right food in our system to make sure that we don't just cause high blood pressure when the body don't have to be, you know, in that condition where you know, have high blood pressure. You know, if I had high blood pressure, now again, guys, if your blood pressure is high, please continue to take your
Yes.
medication because it's so important to keep it under
Right.
control.
Right. Mm-hmm.
But let me just say, if I and I'm blessed to not be on any medication, okay. Again, I have a shirt that says medication is not my destination. Now, if I did have it though,
Mm-hmm.
you know, the first thing I'm gonna do is to figure out how to get rid of
Get
it.
of it.
If I don't need it, I
Mhm.
don't want it.
Right.
If I wasn't born with it, I
Mhm.
don't want it. So I'm gonna have a conversation with my doctor. I'm gonna say, listen,
Right.
doctor, I'm gonna ask her, you know, hey, I know I gotta take this for a little while, but I need you to, you know, work with me because I gotta put a plan together for my health.
Mhm.
And I am not going to be on hypertension medication for the rest of my life. So here's my plan. Okay, I'm gonna be working out 3, 4, 5, 8 days a week. You know, as I said, 8 days
Days
a
a
week
week
because I'm
and
serious. I'm gonna stop eating all the things that cause it. Yeah, because I don't need stuff in my body that's going to affect the brain and every other part of my body,
Right.
which is going to
Right.
cause other issues.
Mhm.
Okay, so when you find out what's wrong, you have to go to the doctor to find out these
Mhm.
things.
Yes.
Then we need to start working on it.
Yeah, work on it. Like you say, we're not here to stay on those medications
Right.
forever because over time you're gonna get used to it and your body get used
Oh
to it.
yeah,
And then you have to go back to your doctor and say, "Oh, this medicine is not working anymore." And then they're gonna put you on another higher dosage, or maybe
two more.
more.
Yes.
Yeah, I've experienced that.
Uh-huh.
So you have to be an advocate for your health, and that's how you do it. Okay, when I'm at home, my blood pressure is fine. If I'm at rest,
Mm-hmm.
when I go to the doctor, my blood pressure is sky high.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't need a second blood pressure pill.
Right.
So, but I'm taking those steps to control it:
Right.
exercise,
Mm-hmm.
eating better,
Mm-hmm.
and those things takes time. Oh, and once that happens, your doctor said, "Oh, your blood pressure looking good. I think we can take that medication off."
Mm-hmm. Reduce that. Yeah.
That's how we do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So yes.
And that's a good point. That's the key because you know, again, guys, taking it at home is important.
Yes.
Knowing what it's like because
Mhm.
I think they call it white coat
White coat syndrome, yes.
When you go to the doctor and
Mhm.
you just
Yes.
kind of, you know, it can shoot up
Right,
there.
exactly. It can really shoot up there. And then, if you're leaving work and going to the doctor, you're rushing,
Mm-hmm.
those type of things can affect with your heart rate and stuff.
And listen, guys, the fighters, and Paulina is a fighter. She always on the cooking classes that we have on Tuesdays.
Oh, you know this.
Yeah. And listen, fighters stand for future in great health today, every day. Responsible self is even on my cup here, the fighters cup. That cup is nice.
Yes, I do. I gotta get one.
Get one of these cups, girl.
Yes.
Go to my website. It's on there. My Health, My Mississippi, and dial into the fighters. And it's a reminder that we need to fight. That's why I like having it.
Yes.
It reminds me that I'm responsible.
Right. Right.
Future in great health today, every day, responsible self. That's why that theme song is so important to me about, my health. And it reminds me that, that I'm a fighter, right?
Right.
So again, we're talking to Paulina Edwards Childs. She's currently served as the Healthy Aging Director for the Healthy Aging Bureau in the Center of Rural Health and Population Studies at the Mississippi State Department. Great information about how we can control the mind. So on the other side, we're going to talk about food, and we're going to talk about how we are collaborating with Zelina, which is
Yes.
amazing.
She is great.
She sings, she acts, she writes, she does it all.
She does it all.
And we'll be doing puppet ministry with her, and she has Boss Frog, which is a cool dude.
Oh yeah.
Boss Frog is cool dude. We just want to get that information to people in a fun way, in a way
Yes.
that they can remember it. But we're gonna take a break here, and then we're gonna come back on the other side and talk about that. Marcus, can we take a real quick break and identify WMPR 90.1 and hear that theme song? And we'll be right back on the other side.
The future in great health today, every day, responsible self. Where the fighters we're fighting for. The future in great health today, every day, responsible self. Where the fighters we're fighting for help. The future in great health today. Every day, responsible self. Where the fighters we're fighting for help. The future in great health.
WMPR 90.1 FM, Jackson, Mississippi.
Well, we're back, and again, we're talking to the Paulita Edwards Child. She is all about helping us to protect our brain, keep that mind clear, active, so that we won't age and not know who we are, who anybody else is.
Right, exactly.
How important is that, girl?
That is very important. I want to remember people.
I want to know who I am and where I am.
Yes.
We can't take any of this for granted. We gotta make sure that we roll up on and start taking care of ourselves. So this part of the show, we call it Who Am I? And we're gonna be talking about food that's gonna help the brain and help prevent some of these things. Okay, so the first thing I want to share with you. Who am I? So, but I'm going to tell you about some of the health benefits, because we were talking about how when the heart is bad, it affects the brain, and what's good for the heart is good for the brain. We was talking about the type 2 diabetes, and all these things can affect how we're thinking. So how about some food that will help us to prevent some of these things?
Yes.
Now we're helping to prevent what? Alzheimer's and dementia, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So this particular food will support the heart health. It's going to help control blood sugar, which is type 2 diabetes. It's going to promote healthy digestion. Come on now, that's just something right there.
Oh yeah.
It's going to keep you full longer. It's going to provide lasting energy, support healthy blood pressure. We just talked about that one. So, and it's rich in antioxidant. It support a healthy immune system. I'm continuously trying to get people to have a high immune system to help fight off these germs and things like that, right? And it support it's a good source of nutrient, and it may help reduce inflammation. And mercy, we need to keep all that inflammation out of our body, because a lot of times that gets on our brain.
Right,
Exactly.
exactly.
So we got to keep that up. Okay. So who am I? Here are some clues, guys. First of all, let me just say we usually use a vegetable, a fruit, a grain, or a legume, which are beans and peas.
Yeah.
So we're going to use a grain today, okay? So who am I? I begin as a whole grain harvest from a grassy plant, okay? Farmers, but you didn't know this, steam and flatten me before I arrive to your kitchen. Many people enjoy me for breakfast. I become soft and creamy when cooked with water or plant-based milk.
Mm.
I am famous for containing beta glucan fiber. I can help support healthy cholesterol level. Oh, we got a winner. Good morning, caller. You on the air on My Help My Mississippi.
Praise the Lord. I'm enjoying the show. One of your fighters.
Thank you.
Is it Oaks?
It is. She is so good. You are so right. It is Oaks. Well, thank you.
Continue to have a blessed day.
Thank you. And continue to be a fighter and listening to My Help My Mississippi. Thank you.
Amazing.
Yeah. Isn't that amazing? I am Oaks. Yes, if you get some roll oaks, and guys, listen, I want to just give you something that's real cool. Okay, if you can take some roll oats, plant-based milk, add some cinnamon, and then just again, it's going to give you the fiber that you need, the omega-3 that you need. If you just use it's a brain boosting meal idea for you. Okay, rolled oats. Okay, black walnuts, which is omega-3, or walnuts, not necessarily black walnuts, but walnuts, blueberries.
Oh yes.
Brown flat seeds and cinnamon. Okay, it's called a blueberry walnut oatmeal. This will help. This is helping the brain.
Yes.
It's a brain boosting meal idea for you. Okay. If you want those recipes, I'm gonna put it up on my website. Go to the website and pick up these things. But it's real simple. Okay. You plant-based milk, and it's 1-to-2 ratio. If you're gonna use a cup of oats, you want to use 2 cups of plant-based milk. Or what I do, I use a cup of plant-based milk, and I use. Good morning. Good morning.
Praise the Lord. I had to call back to let you all know I'm enjoying the show, but the reason why I knew that answer, I am about 4'11", 100. I'm doing my weight for a reason. 100 and maybe 15 pounds. My triglycerides was 367.
Wow.
And do you know I could not take Lipitor. I could not take any of those statin drugs. My mom is Indian. And she said, baby, we're going to go back to the, what's in the earth. God put everything in the earth. Do you know I went in less than a year from 367 under 100, eating that oatmeal, still cut oatmeal. So I wanted to come and share to everyone. Please, it's in the earth, people. And yes, we are fighters. I am enjoying the show. And thank you all for all that you do.
Thank you, Ms. Nelson. Shoot me an email, please. I want to shoot me an email so that I can get that testimony on my website. Okay.
Yes.
So please shoot me an email at charles@myhelpmymississippi.com, or just go to myhelpmymississippi.com and put your contact information in, Ms. Nelson. I want to have that one. Oh my goodness.
That's amazing.
I do put testimonies on my email because I want people to know that it could be done. Reality. Yeah. So please send me an email, caller. I really will appreciate that. Man, that was pretty good, right?
Yes.
And that's what we have to do. Oatmeal. I mean, it's just one of those things. It's a simple food. It's so inexpensive.
Yes.
Yeah. So let's talk about man, time is passing. Gotta get you back. Okay, so let me just talk about some food real quick, and then we're gonna get into our Boss Frog, okay? Because I want to do so. Leafy green vegetables. Okay, guys, listen. Here's some ideas. Okay, kale. I have it every day. Just forgive me, but it's just me. Find a green leafy vegetable that you like. Here's some examples: kale, spinach, collard, mustards, turnip. All of them, they're rich in folate with vitamin K and antioxidants that support brain function. Come on, get those greens into your bloodstream.
I love mustard green.
Yes. Come on, we grew up on those.
Yes.
You gotta go back. Just don't put all that fatty stuff in it that's gonna clog the arteries, that's gonna affect with the heart and the brain, right? We just gotta do those things. And then another thing I wanna bring to your attention now, okay? Again, blueberries, blackberries, strawberries. You can't go wrong with the
Mhm.
berries. They're packed with antioxidants that help protect brain cells
Yes.
from oxidative stress and may improve memory.
Yes. Blueberries
Absolutely.
are the state fruit. Did you know that?
Blueberries are the state fruit.
Yes.
I did not know that. Look out here.
I
do
love
knowledge.
education.
I see you doing. You educating us too, girl. Thank you.
Yes.
Blueberry. Man, I keep them in my refrigerator. It's
Yeah,
an
me too.
everyday thing for me
Yes.
to get myself some blueberries. Okay.
Mhm.
Look, guys, nuts, walnuts, flax seeds, chia seeds, hemp seeds, omega-3, fat that support brain health and cognitive performance.
Yes.
See, these are the kind of foods that we need. And again, whole grain, first one, oatmeal, right?
Mhm.
So get the oatmeal, the brown rice, the quinoa, the barley. These are foods that can help with your brain support. So
Mhm.
beans and lentil, black beans, chickpeas, lentils. Man, I even make chickpeas cookies. I'm gonna have I make
Ooh.
black bean brownies, you know.
Mm.
Get me a sweet potato brownie yesterday
That
with
sounds
some
so good.
walnuts on it, man. Wow.
Yes.
I think I ate too many pieces.
Yeah.
Boy, I was wired though, man. It was good. Okay, guys. Fruits like oranges, sweet potatoes, well, colorful fruits and vegetables is what I'm saying.
Mhm.
Like oranges and sweet potato, colorful. Bell pepper. I have all kind of bell peppers. I got purple bell
All the
peppers.
purple.
I do. I got it from the farmer's market the other day.
Wow.
Yeah, and sweet. And I got one of those dark red ones. Chopped it up.
Yes.
Ooh, that thing is sweet. I just cut it up and eat it by itself.
Yeah.
So bell peppers and broccoli. You see the different colors in there? Listen, provide antioxidant and nutrient that help protect brain cells. And here's another one. Mushroom, especially varieties like oysters and shiitake mushroom, may help support nerve health and cognitive functions. Okay. And please don't forget about the herbs.
Yes.
Turmeric. Every day I'm having turmeric. I call it TCCG is for me.
Oh, okay.
I get my turmeric. I get my cinnamon,
Mm.
my cacao, my ginger, all of that mixed up in there together. TCCG is for me. Yeah, listen, I don't have time for my health now. I'm trying to keep this memory going.
Exactly.
And then sage and rosemary. Look, we're gonna be talking more about spices and things next week, okay? But it contains compound that may help reduce inflammation and support memory. So when we can get that information from around the brain, okay?
Right.
Look, the mind food diet, green leafy vegetables, berries, beans, whole grain, nuts, okay? Those are the kind of things that that's going to really help our brain as we do puzzles and different things like that, okay?
Yes.
And be active and exercise.
Oh, yeah.
And
Definitely.
exercise.
Mhm.
Listen, though, I want to mention though a friend of yours, and you've introduced her to me,
Mhm.
and her name is Zelina.
Zelina, yes.
Zelina. So Zelina has a Alzheimer's, has a book, and she's so fabulous.
She's awesome.
Yeah, her name is Zelina Cassandra.
Yes.
Listen, she has a book, and she uses Boss Frog to relate to people.
Mhm.
And I know exactly how important puppets can work. So why are we doing this, though? We want to be more effective and reach people so they can remember.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because Boss Frog is helping all of his aunts and uncles to be more healthy.
Mm-hmm.
He's asking those tough questions. Why?
Mm-hmm.
Why do you hurt?
Mm-hmm.
Or what is Alzheimer's?
Mm-hmm.
So he's asking those questions so that we can say, okay, this is why and this is what it is.
Mhm.
And then he'll, you know how children are. They
Right.
ask, what is that?
Right.
How this become and all these things. So yes, so Boss Frog is one of those memorable characters that we're gonna go out into the community and just share, and so that we can spread the word about, you know, being healthy.
Because we're serious about it, and we don't
Yes.
want to just be talking. We want
No.
people to remember
Remember.
it, and we want to reach the children
And
the
adults,
okay.
We want
Boss
y'all to
Frog-
take action.
Yes. And so Boss Frog is going to be asking questions. If Boss Frog was here today, first thing he would say would be ribbit, and then he would say, if the brain were a muscle, what exercise would you recommend to keep it strong?
If it was a muscle, I would just puzzle,
And
challenging
yes.
the brain. I really would love to do a instrument. I
Mhm.
used to play the piano
Okay.
when I was younger.
Okay.
I
So
don't
all
play
that
it.
helps the brain.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
So yeah.
Wow. That is good. And puzzles
Mhm.
and listen, get your the fighters
Oh.
journal
Mhm.
and write down different recipes and how you can
Yes.
create your own and add to it, like this different
Right.
breakfast foods that we were talking about.
Yeah.
And something kind of reminds you that you are fighting for
Yes.
your health,
Yeah.
fighting for your brain. We got
Right.
Boss Frog going to be helping us. So, Boss Frog want to know what's the best food for my brain if I want to stay sharp and remember where I hid my files, right? Boss Frog.
Oh goodness. Blueberries. It's, you know, high in antioxidants, and it's just a great brain food. It's a superfood.
Mm-hmm.
So that, and just all the different vegetables that we went over.
Yes.
All of those things. Oh man, I didn't even know that they had to flatten the oatmeal and do all that stuff.
Right.
I
Yes.
learned something today.
And I learned that the blueberries is a
It's a state fruit. Yes.
Yes.
So yes.
So here's another one, and thank you, Zelina. I am so excited to be working with her and with you. We're partnering
Yes.
together. And listen, she does sing professionally, right? I listen to
Right.
some of her songs. It's so interesting. We have so much in common.
Y'all do.
It's
It's
so
amazing.
She sings a lot better than I do, but the intent is the
The
same,
same.
right? She does it professionally. She's very creative.
Yes.
And but here's another question that Boss Frog would want to know.
Mm-hmm.
Is it true that walking every day can help protect my memory?
Yes, it is true. Walking, because you have to concentrate on where your feet gonna lay on the ground. If you're a country girl like me, you walking on gravel, you are very cautious. And so yes, it will help. That's physical activity. So yes, it will help your brain.
And I met Boss Frog, and man, such a cool dude.
Yes.
And he's concerned that it is men health.
Mm-hmm.
So this question is, what is one brain health habit every man should start this week? Because it is Men Health Awareness Month.
Right.
What is one thing they should start doing this week? One healthy habit every man should start doing this week.
Eating better.
I
was getting those greens in, those fruits, and do those colors.
Rainbow colors.
I love that red bell pepper.
Yeah, like
yellow pepper.
In there, yellow bell pepper.
All the different colors. Make your food colorful.
Make your food colorful.
Yes.
Do you know how powerful that is when you do that? All of the different compounds that
Yes.
you're going to be placing in your body. And
Right.
when we do that, because you're going to have the lycopene, the beta carotene, you're going to have all those colors. If you could just
Right.
eat that rainbow color,
Yes.
oh my goodness, and how that's has keeping blood pressure from taking over and
Right.
type 2 diabetes,
Mhm.
which is in a sense keeping us from developing
Alzheimer's, exactly.
Wow.
Keeping their brain health.
What an amazing show that
Yes.
we have had today. Man, I promise you, I don't want this to end.
I know it went by quick
It
this time.
did. Can you tell people how they can contact you and where you're going to be and how you're going to be doing things?
Oh wow. You can contact me at the Mississippi State Department of Health. My number there is 601-576-7216. And I have a very long email address, so I'm not going to go into that. But you're welcome to contact Mr. Charles, and he'll relay the message.
Absolutely, and that's good because somebody did contact me,
Right.
and then I was able to contact you, and then you were at their event, and
Yes.
you made it happen.
Yes.
Yeah, so you can reach out to me at myhelpmymississippi.com. That's
Yes.
my website there, or you can shoot me an email at charles@myhelpmymississippi, right? Because we're all fighters. She's definitely a fighter. She's fighting for her health. And look, guys, we're not going to stop until we win. It's not over until we win. We're not in this thing to lose. Listen, we're not giving in to what other people want us to have that's affecting us. No, we're going to affect our own health in a positive way. Okay, and we have to be intentional when we do that, right?
Exactly.
That's why we're teaming up with Zelina and Boss Frog.
Yes, our
and
nephew.
Yes, I can't, man. We're gonna be, and look, we're gonna be doing some cooking with Charles.
Yes.
And I mean, it's gonna be so much fun. And listen, guys, I want you to stay tuned because I'm gonna have a family reunion coming up in July. It's gonna be cooking online. It's called a family reunion, feeding the family within.
All right.
Feeding the family within. Now you can't say I don't have children. I have no family reunion. No, family reunion. Feeding the family within. So I'm gonna be shooting out some information about that. It's a big fundraiser. We're gonna be doing a lot of cooking because we're gonna reach the men. We're gonna reach all of the people. We're gonna be talking about how we can do a better job helping you get the information, right?
Yes.
Like to affect your brain.
Right.
Well, again, it's time for us to go, guys. Man, it's been so much fun. Thank you for being a part of My Help My Mississippi.
You're welcome.
Thank you for being a fighter.
I am a fighter.
That's right.
Yes.
We're the fighter. Guys,
Yes.
become a fighter. Fight for your health. And we'll see you next week right here on WMPR 90.1, the #1 show on the radio, My Help My Mississippi. Until next time. Marcus, can we have that theme music, my friend? We will see you all next week, same time, same station.
Woo.
Yes. I love it.
All right.
The future in great health today, every day. It's not so close.